Attack the enemy! Victory is ours!
Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm doing another 5 battle 30% research booster video, and I just did one with my Soviet 8.0 lineup right before I got the T-55A, which I decided, well, might as well do it again with an 8.3 lineup this time, because really my Soviet tanks are where I have the most research left to do, so that's why I'm following up the 8.0 30% research booster with an 8.3 30% research booster in the same nation. Because I have the most tanks left to unlock with the Soviets, so that's why. Oh no. Come on, you can do it. I like that the rice paddies are the hardest terrain to navigate in this game. I think I heard a missile launch there. Let's see who we're fighting. Okay. There we go. What do we got, a BT-5? Yep, we got a BT-5. Let's hope he stays alive long enough in the A point. Hoping I can get over here and provide some side counter fire and still defend the A point from up here. I'm going to try to get alongside this rock so I myself am protected from the side. Alright, here we go. Now let's start scanning the rocks. There we go. Somebody's in the river next to me. Oh, there's an STB down in the point. I think the Leopard may have realized where I am. There's another one down in the water with them too. Yep, he can see me, I think. Come on, I can't stand when that happens. Yeah, he's coming around down there. Okay, team, we need some help here. So we got one right here, and another one about, say, there. Multiples up there in the point. Come on, guys. Hurry up with the repairs here, fellas. We're dead. He got up behind us. What just happened there? No idea how I just survived that. And then, of course, I get killed by the other guy, naturally, right as I get repaired. Well, I mean, that's a decent start. See if we can back into this battle. And if our team can move to A. Or if they're all just going to sit behind these rocks the whole battle until we lose. keep an eye out for that leopard that killed me earlier. Come on now, team. Get up here. Camping is how you lose conquest. You camp after you have the point. After you cap. Alright, let's see if we can get up here and eliminate some of these ATGMs up here in the rocks all over the place. Without being eliminated by them myself. Oh, hey, look, our guy who was up in their spawn got killed. That's weird. Alright, some of our guys actually did move past the A point with me. Good. That's refreshing. It's nice not being the only one moving up on the attack here. Clearing operation of these rocks. One down. Two down. I know there's at least one more missile launching vehicle up here. Saw his missile trails all over the place. He may have pushed forward. Nope, he's still there. They're friendly, alright. Alright, this guy is very much involved in the battle, so I don't feel bad about going up here to where their spawn is and taking him out. If the ZSU-57 gets him, I'm going to turn left over here and go after something else. Alright, we're going to push up and get him. I'll follow with the IT-1. Once we get him, I'm turning around and getting back out of their spawn. But this guy is very much involved in the battle from back here, so... Yes, I've said before a million times I won't drive into somebody's spawn, but if you're in the battle and you make yourself part of the battle from inside your spawn, no mercy. Now we leave. I'm not going to sit inside their spawn. Plus, I believe there are still enemies out in the field to be dealt with, so... going after them. Yep, like that guy right there. Oh, and he comes back in a leopard, of course. Well, that's what happens. Not sure what the IT-1 was doing. Come back in the object here and get back down to the point. So we know there was a guy about there.
Attention to the map. Attention to the map.
Alright, now IT-1, I'm not sure how you didn't get a kill on the leopard there, but whatever. At least we dealt with his rocket hot, so... If you're gonna go past somebody and sit in their spawn, and they fire and get a kill on someone, how do you not get a follow-up kill on them? So we know we've got a leopard up here, and we had another one around here somewhere, which I can't mark now because it's... Good night, Shoji-san. I can't wait to get the self-propelled recoilless rifle gun thing there. That Type 60 that I just killed. Can't wait to have that one myself. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Oh, geez, there's a second one? Guessed on the timing there. Didn't hit him. Let's get down into that point before we're still out in the open here. Only chance here with an Object 906 is to assault. Sitting back and trading shots is not going to work, even against a Leopard. So we go and we push. God dang it. Couldn't see him behind the rocks. Come on, guys, you need to not be sitting back here. Hang on, Darker, I'm trying to get to you, man. Ah, that's one knocked out. Ah, our T-62 got killed by a Horton. Great. And they're on A. There's our team. Camping back on the hills. See if I can get in here and finish this guy. Nope, we're gonna get killed. Holy cow, I got him. I don't believe it. They're still capping. Oh my god, there's another one. For crying out loud, gun, come down! What the hell, main gun? God, he's gonna... Come on! Turn, damn it! Still camping up on these hills. Did our two planes just crash into each other? What the heck just happened to our Air Force?
Attention to the map. Attack the A point.
And we lost another one to AAA. What is going on? Like, our entire team was air and just all died? That's got to be an IT-1, right? No? It's a Chieftain Mark III. Ah. Come on, CSU. Alright, another capture. Looks like we've got this battle won, I think. Let's put a little supporting artillery right here. Oh, wow. That was some wreckage scattering right there. Whoa, come on. did he go? I totally lost that Horton. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, well that was a pretty good start for a 5 battle research booster. And we even got a battle trophy. Hey! Too bad it wasn't a million. Well, I kind of hope for some better map variation in a 5 battle video, but you take what you get. We got the Americans on our side this time. Let's see what we can do here. We had the Americans on our side last time too, just they're right here in front of me this time. Okay. So I didn't even think about it actually. That battle number 1 was the first battle I've done this morning. Oh yes, today is Saturday, August 5 August 2017. And that's stage 5 of the 2017 Operation Summer event, and I didn't even realize that that was my first battle for the day. So, pretty good for an Operation Summer battle. I got 7 kills, so there's 14 out of the 40 kills, because I'm playing an RB, so it's a ×2. I got my 2,000 score, so that's 2 out of my 8 2,000 score battles. I got the destroy 11 or more players, because that's a ×2 for RB, and I got a victory out of that, so very good battle for Operation Summer. Hi. So let's see what we can do here at the B point. I hope all the battles go as well and take as long as the first one. This will be quite a long video if so, but I don't actually mind that. That would be really good for a 30% booster. The only thing I like better than the 5 battle 30% booster is the 10 battle 30% booster. Assuming, as far as multi-battle boosters go anyway. The 2 battle 75% booster is not bad either. And of course, you don't get anything bigger than that. So, it goes pretty well for a 300% or a 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 900% research booster, but those are really rare, so. Tend to get the 30% research boosters fairly often, or at least a lot more often than the large triple-digit boosters that you don't get from the PvE events. You can get a 300% booster. You get a chance at a 300% booster every single day with the PvE event. But the really big ones are either lottery crates or war bond rewards at the end of each month is where you have the chance at getting a 500 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 900% either lion or research booster. Let's see if we can get in behind these leopards up here on this hill. Come on, 2D5 engine. Go, buddy, go. There we are. Hello, darling. What the heck? That was weird. Whoa, my ping just went through the roof for a second there. That was strange. Back to normal now. Oh, they're taking B. Interesting. Oh, we're taking B. Okay, I'm going to continue on to A then. Alright, nice work there, Rabbit. Oh, come on. Yeah, there's no reason. Oh, really? There's no reason my tank should just scrape along that and just continue going. No. Come on, game. Okay, I was about to say somebody's still in the A point, but then we started taking it. Alright, let's see what we can see here. We've taken B. I'm decapping A. We're taking C. Very good team. Very, very good. What do they have left? They're mostly getting... Oh, we have more players than they do. That's kind of unfair, slightly. That's a bit unbalanced. Alright. Boy, they're all over the B point, though. Good thing most of our team is there, actually. We've actually got the right amount of force in the right place. There we go. I am going to... I think we've got B handled. I'm going to set up a defensive position on A. I'm assuming that was the R2-Y2, probably, that just got killed above me. We're going to see if we can get in our defensive spot up here. Sit just outside the capture zone so I get an indicator if an enemy shows up inside it. Rather than them getting an environmental indicator that I'm still there because they don't cap it. It's a pretty decent little recessed position here. It's actually really good. I don't think I've ever been in this little spot right here before. It's a really good spot. Vulnerable from right here. That's basically it. Pretty well hidden spot. Let's see what we can do here. Friendly. That's good. I think the team is transitioning over to A here. Oh, alright. Well, we've won. I guess that'll be that for battle number 2. Oh, there we go. Okay, they have one more come back in. And he got immediately nailed right up there somewhere. Or probably more like back at their spawn. I would guess over there. Yep. So, that'll do. Pew pew! Pew! Okay, well, we'll see you guys in Battle 3, I guess. Okay. Here we go for battle number 3. This has gone very well so far. This right here should look oddly familiar to the Soviet 8.3 300% research booster video that I just did. Except for the part where I'm the only one who spawned at C. That's good. So here's a gameplay tip for everybody. Don't spawn here. You can spawn here if you want, but come this way. If you spawn here and just hang out here, that's the Valley of Tears, and you're not going to do your team a whole lot of favors there. Sure, you're going to tie up some enemies over here, maybe, but in the meantime, there's fighting going on here, and you lose. Your team loses everything. over here at the sea point. So that's awesome.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Well, that's going to be a short one. Alright, I had enough to respawn, thankfully. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That's some bullcrap right there. Hello, cancer gameplay. Well, let's hope Battle 4 is more like Battle 1 and 2 and less like Battle 3. I think I will go down the back road there, parallel with the capture points. Let's try to sit where I can see the B point if necessary, and also be able to fire at down the road, the long road there. Go, go, gadget acceleration. Let's see who we're fighting. Okay. Gonna have some fast tanks out there to worry about. Oh, I was gonna say we made it through the first shooting gallery, except we didn't. So close. So close to making it through cleanly. About there, I think. See anybody coming yet? Oh, great. I don't even know where that came from. Well, we're going to be finished here too, because now our repair just got re-extended. I'm going to guess he's right around the corner. Yep, he's right there where you can just barely see my engine. For the love of God, team! Nobody? There's nobody else comes over here. Oh, now you kill him. Thanks. Awesome. Well, let's see if we can, gonna get into a hidey hole here. I gotta turn off my microphone for just a moment, so it'll be quiet for a second here. Well then, I guess we'll see you guys in Battle 5. I guess that went better than Battle 3. So, this is going to be battle number 5 in the 30% research booster, and this is post-battle commentary rather than the live, or post-battle narration rather than the live commentary, because, as you guys saw in battle number 4, the doorbell rang. I had to mute the microphone while my wife was answering the door and talking to the people there at the door. I came back on to talk a little bit at the end of battle 4, and then I muted the microphone again because there were still people here. It was just a quiet moment, and I really quick popped in, said something, whatever it was at the end of 4, and then popped back out. Well, then I played battle number 5, live commentary, the whole thing, and right around somewhere near the end of the battle, looked down at my Blue Yeti microphone and noticed that the mute button was pressed in and the red light was blinking, which means it was muted. So it is now about 11 p.m. on 5 August, and I'm just doing post-battle narration for battle number 5. So I will try to recreate everything that I said. I remember most of it through here. So I'll do my best to kind of recreate what I was doing during the battle and commentate on it, but I'm not going to get all of it because it's been all day long. Anyway, so for battle number 5, we got break here, and I remember saying something about I had just had break on this map the other day, and I had gotten the easternmost spawn point the whole time, which doesn't do you any good for being able to get to the capture point quickly. And I remember here that M18 that I killed, that was the M18 that I killed with the ZSU-57 in the last battle, so I felt kind of bad there because it was the same guy I just killed. So that was sort of funny. And then as we're moving up to the B point here to try and get in on the capturer, I had this AI Sherman come up and popped him a good one, although it didn't really do anything for me. And then we rolled on up to the capture point here to actually get in on the B point with the team, and took a hit, took a bounce, tried to locate. I could see the leopard that hit me, but can't get the gun to press down far enough, take another hit, can't get the gun up on him, tracking in, trying to get a good shot on him, waiting for my driver to switch back out, and then I get hit by a third shot from an M60A2 that I never saw or heard or anything, and heard the missile come in. And that was the end of the start of that battle. Now I know at some point, I'm pretty sure right here, I commented on how you can spell my name incorrectly twice when it's spelled out for you in the team list right there, which I thought was pretty funny. Yeah, like right here, there it is. I remember saying something about like it's spelled for you in the team list right there, and that guy typed it wrong in the chat twice, which, I mean, I don't care. I just thought it was funny. Like, how could you get it wrong twice when typing? Like, once is one thing, but then like when you go to type it again, like, get it right the second time. And the dogs have decided they want to fight behind me, so that's fun. So, I was able to respawn in my T-62 and come back for the capture point here. And was going to come in from the north around the capture point, as I noticed at some point earlier, I just realized again that there was somebody doing an amphibious assault in the lake, and I think that's the first time I'd ever seen that. Okay, I just put the dogs outside quick. So, I noticed that somebody was actually up in the lake there using the amphibious assault path, which I thought was hilarious. And then my T-62 got stuck on this terrain here because the bottom of this hill is bare rock, which your tracks and all the tanks have an extreme problem with being really slippery on bare rock. If there's a dirt surface, the tracks can grab it, but if it's rock like this, you can't. So I ended up not being able to make it up that hill both attempts that I tried, so that was silly. And came back around again, and I can hear a tank up here now. So it probably was actually a good thing that I couldn't come up that hill, because I almost certainly would have driven up in front of this guy that I could hear around here, which ends up being a leopard. There it is. You can see him. Couldn't get the shot into his turret I wanted. Did get the shot into the engine that I was aiming for. Hit his engine and his radiator, but didn't get a fire from either, so that kind of stunk. But then, thankfully, this teammate T-62 went roaring in front of me, so I was like, alright, fine, I'll let you absorb the first hit from him. Which he did take a hit and got a hit, and I thought, okay, good, I'll move a roll up here and kill the leopard, but the leopard actually died out, so... Not sure exactly what happened, but I got an assist out of it, so that's fine with me. Then I'm going to turn and move up here and try to roll in on the B point, which is being taken back by the enemy team, so I know there's somebody on B. And yeah, you saw a shot just go past me right there, which I saw at first. I was like, what the heck was that? Got a shot into this leopard right there. Momentary ping spike again. Not sure what was going on with my ping this morning. But it was just a couple times. And then took a hit from, apparently, at first I thought there was like an ATGM or something that had gone by, but I guess it was that T-95E1 there that got a follow-up shot at me and, well, finished me off. Now, he'd been hit and set on fire, but he wasn't dead yet. And I think while I was respawning in, he must have been killed here. And I do remember saying during the commentary that I was now 3 for 3 with this random spawn in the break battle, spawning me at the spawn I didn't want, which was the southeastern one rather than the northwestern one, which is closer to the B point. I was trying to go in for the attack, not for the defend here, so I really wanted the northwestern spawn there at C8, but I kept getting the one at E11, E12. Oh well, it happens. Anyway, back in my ZSU-57, was checking back here to make sure that guy had been killed. I did see that he'd been killed. I marked him on the map, and then I checked the team score to see how many deaths he had, because if he still had 0 deaths, I knew for sure he was going to be there. He did have a death. I wasn't sure if maybe the T-95E1 had been his second vehicle, but then I looked and found that he had been destroyed in his T-95E1, so I knew he was no longer there. So now I hear an airplane coming here, and don't see it until it's right on top of me, which is really just silly, because there's no way that an airplane would have gotten that close without it being unbelievably loud coming in. If it was a jet moving at, you know, supersonic or twice the speed of sound, sure, you wouldn't hear it till it was past you. But a propeller airplane, you're going to hear it long before it gets to you. Now, hilariously, the MiG-17 that was going after that Ju-88 crashed into him and knocked him over and flipped him. And then the MiG-17 died out from crashing into him immediately, but then the MiG-17 also did get credit for killing the Ju-88, so he must have hit him and done enough damage to then crash into him and not kill him from the crash somehow. I just thought all that was really interesting, seeing that off in the distance there happening. Anyway, went to put artillery up where that enemy had just been marked, and then decided since they're taking the A point, I'll put it on the A point, because at least the guys up here who've got that, there's 2 friendlies there to go ahead and fire back. So that was why I put the artillery on the A point rather than where they had just marked that enemy. And as you can see, I've got quite a bit of transmission damage here. My tank is moving very slowly and sluggishly. So, with half the turret crew gone and a pretty wrecked transmission, right now I'm hoping I can make it into the B point here that we're taking, with 2 friendlies up there, in time to actually make it in, take part in the capture, get some score for the final battle of my 30% research booster here, and then hopefully be able to continue in the fight. So it's getting close, but by now I was like, okay, looks like we're just barely going to make it. Should be able to just squeeze in there just in time to get the capture. And we did. Not very much of it, but I did get some capture, so that was good. And I think right around here is where I noticed and realized that the microphone had not been recording for the entire narration. Well, not quite yet. But soon, when I just stopped moving and just stopped giving input to the game, that was about when I noticed, because I was just so disgusted. So you can see that we've got 2 enemies marked very close by, one each rocket hot that each one of the 2 guys here, the IT-1 and the Object 906, had killed. And I think right here is where I'd realized that the microphone hadn't been recording, and I just stopped and just held my head in my hands and just said, oh my god, are you kidding me? So, yep, this is definitely where I figured it out. So after I kind of composed myself a little bit, I started moving forward to help the team out again here. Crawling up this hill with a fixed transmission at least, so I can at least sort of move. And as I come over the hill, there's a leopard here. Now, I should have backed down and gone after him. I was trying to beat him to the draw, and just barely couldn't get the gun down. And, of course, he was a Leopard A1A1, which means he had a gun stabilizer, so he was able to draw right on me, no problem, and knock me out. And that was the end of battle number 5. But I got real close on my filters on the T-62. We did end up winning. I did end up in a 4th place there. 4th or 5th. Got Tank Rescuer, not a lot of rewards. And for the battle log, took out the M18, took out the Leopard A1, and not a real whole lot going on there. But that'll do it. There's an updated Soviet 8.3 5 battle 30% RP booster video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry about the problems with the narration. Thank you guys for stopping by and checking this one out. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.